Hi, living in Boulder vlog. It is 8:06 in the morning on Wednesday on October 23rd, 2019. Okay, so I'm pretty high, and so I'm doing the video. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm doing the video in the morning. I've been working all night long. I, uh, I just talked to my mom. I called her and she said she wants me to come over, and I was like, so what time? She's like, I don't know, 2 when you get up. So 8 for, I think I'm gonna be 6 hours. So I'm not tired, so I think I'll lay down, but I won't sleep. But I'm relaxed, so yeah, we'll see. If I can't sleep, I'll just start working some more. But so yeah, I'll give an update on how that goes tomorrow. Like, if I was able to get to sleep and then get up 5.5 hours later and then go there and be rested, and then yeah, what happens? So yesterday I was working, and I was working on the U.S. law code, and I figured out how to do it. I took forever. I took a bunch of for it to it took forever for it to think, but I got it. I got a chunk out, and then I was getting the chapters out. It was working, but then it started working really fast, and then but it started to take a really long time, even when I do it, the best way that I can. So instead of having, so that I don't have to wait, I figured that I could double project it, which I haven't done for a while. So I want to do it again because I've been bragging recently. I've been talking about how it's not as hard for me to jump between projects on my site. I can pick it up speed on stuff faster. And so, yeah, why not just try to do two things at the same time? And I have 2 computers, and, this kind of, when things been collecting dust, so it's like, why not? So I decided to do something Google Earth, though, not Dreamweaver, because you can't do Dreamweaver with both computers because it'll interfere. Like if I paste something, it'll paste it on the other computer. Even with Google Earth, I pasted something on Google Earth and it pasted my Dreamweaver onto my Google Earth from one computer on the Google Earth with the other computer. So I have to type. But so I just, the Google Earth thing that I decided to do, the first thing that I thought about doing was like Boulder Row, because that was the last Google Earth thing that I was working on. And but then I decided, no, I got to do the Big Kahuna, because I was working on the timeline just recently, and that's a big one, Google Earth of Rome. And so I decided, to pick up where I left off on Google Earth of Rome, which was the aqueducts. And so I went and looked at the. I remember the last aqueduct that I was working on was Trajan, Aqua Trajan, and it was the fountain. It was the beginnings of them. And so then I built the lines. So because it's a construction of the city of Rome. My city of Rome is at maximum detail. So I wanted to do it with the polygon tool also, not just a line, so that I can illustrate how wide it is, and it's easy to see because I just trace it. I look at the cars and the roads and I make it as wide as a car, which is like realistic. They were as wide as, wide enough for 2 people to pass each other as they were cleaning it. So, and I set it to 2.5 meters, but because that's what it was when I looked at it over Rome. So, and also, with Polyglot, if I want to, you can make it raise it. But I don't think I'm going to raise Trajan. But y'all only raise the ones that actually were out. But so that's what I was doing for the last bunch of time. And yes, but I started, so I was kind of, straddling them because this was doing well. This was copying and pasting them. But then I got to a title, and I think it was I can't remember, 9 or something, but I opened it up, and then I cut out chapter 1 of it. And I didn't look how big chapter 1 was, but I figured it was just a regular size chapter 1 because it had, or maybe it was chapter 2. Yeah, that was the one it's got a bunch of them. I did chapter 1, and it came in and out fast in 2 or 3. Yeah, and then I just went into random chapter, and then I went to paste it, and it froze. And that was like 4 or 5 hours ago. That was a long time ago. And it's still frozen, Like if I were to look at it now, it would still be frozen. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's not frozen anymore. Oh my god! Because I looked at that just a little bit ago, like 5 minutes ago, like right before doing the video. Oh my god, that was spinning around for like 5 hours. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Because I was prepared to let that thing spin around for 24 hours. So for the last 5 hours or something, I've been tracing. Was it really that long? Tracing but I was also organizing files on my computer. But I was tracing all of these aqueducts, like exactly to as wide as the car. I did it all the way to Rome. I did all the different fountains. You can't download it yet, but it's got a whole bunch of fountains, like it doesn't. And then when I get back to it, I'm going to do all the aqueducts, and so that would include the one that comes from the mountains. It has 2 reservoirs there that I already built, and so now I'm going to actually build the aqueduct, and to more detail, and then match. And when I'm done with all that, I'm going to line the lines with the polygon so that it matches. It works great. I was checking it out with one part of it. It was where I lined them up, and I made it, the realistic color gray. And I zoomed it out, and you could see the line. I set it to 2 thickness, and then it looked good, and then I like realistic and good. And then I zoomed it in, and the polygon took over. The thickness of the polygon took over from the line, like seamlessly, It was really cool. I mean, I've done that before, but I always looked at that, and I liked it. So, I'm going to do, so then I, of course, match it when I'm done. And then, of course, build the ones that come out of the earth. And that'll be interesting, I think maybe I already did it, one that came out of the earth, and actually how it was, so from the history book. So, and then once I'm done with the aqueducts, I'm going to go in and do the original kingdoms, city-states of Latium, which is about the size of Boulder County, and all the roads between them. And because, like, right before I was doing the aqueducts, I was building that, and I went in and looked at that whole area, and I was tracing all of the canals that I saw, waterways, and which there were a lot of, and all of the soccer fields and racetracks to help give a size perspective, and all of the all of the streams coming from the mountains. And so because at the time I was thinking about, well, I want to add as much Was I even thinking about covering it completely with polygon so that you can't see the ground at all to block the buildings? But yeah, because I had a lot of water anyway. Just show all that. I already drew it in, so I'm almost done. So yeah, so after I do the canals, the aqueducts, yeah, then I finished the kingdom sizes and then the kingdoms and the roads between them. See, I think I'm almost done with all that. And then do the city. And I'm going to do the city from the beginning because I was building the city from the year 211 on the Plana Terrariana. Plana Severiana, and the map of Rome. And but I kind of got to a point where it would have been more time efficient for me to start building Rome from the beginning so that I could build detailed things off of that and not have to, backwards do it, because I need to find exactly where to put stuff. So I think that's what I was thinking. So yeah, going in there and then build Rome from the history books up, and which I think I'm almost done with, to the maximum level, to the biggest level, which I think I'm almost done with. So I think it's basically just tying up loose ends on Rome. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to half and half it. I think I would like to. But if I don't come back to bulk Google Earthing of Rome, I definitely need to upload that to upload this particular file that I've been working on to my website for sure. But I think, see, the thing is, I think there's going to be a period of time where I'm going to have a great opportunity to be working on them both at the same time, which I want it. Like, I'd love for this thing to fucking spin around forever, because I'm really into this Google Earth. I'm just as into the Google Earth as I am the website. And to be working on both of them, it would be cool. I think it'd give me a double sense of accomplishment. So, but I think it's going to be going on like that for a long time, because I'm on like title something like early, like title 9 or something, and out of 53. So, and if it keeps waiting and doing that, it could go on for a long time. And what if I decide to then go ahead after that and stick to this and paste in the actual laws, the text of the laws? It could be, that they could be thinking like that forever. Or it should be giving me time to be working on my Google Earth forever, for a long time. Maybe until I'm done with Google Earth. Maybe I could do them in conjunction. The law code in conjunction with my Google Earth of Rome project, and get them done at the same time, because this law code's going to take a long time, dude. And it's going to be spinning around on me for a long ass time. So let's do it, man. Fucking let's do it. Boom. Double task. That's wicked, man. That's awesome. And I get to use both my computers at the same time. That's wicked. So hell yeah, man. But I think I'm going to lay down now. Because I told my mom I would turn on my alarm clock too. I told her to call me. I told her that I'd go over to her house, and I think that's enough time to sleep. And so yeah, and I'll try to get up even if I'm tired. But she wanted me to help her like organize and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, and then I'll come back. I've just been smoking a shit fucking ton of weed. And like before I did this video, I had 2 canisters of weed, and I took one of them out, the rest of the weed out of one of them, like the better of the weeds, so that it was just keef lined on the bottom, and then I scraped the keef on the bottom and put that on and smoked it, and that shit gets you high. And so that was cool. Can't remember what I was gonna say. So, I think I'm done then. I'm talking long enough, 15 minutes. So, tomorrow, when I do my video, where am I going to be along the way? Doesn't even matter. That's where I'm going to be along the way. Because I already said I'm going to do. Because it's now, that makes it double the hard to be able to predict where I'm going to be. Because you've got double the slowness of progress with each of them. So, yeah, it doesn't even matter at any point anymore. But yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I was smoking weed and said just listen to music, which is fun. Just smoke weed, listen to music, and do this. But oh yeah, I was listening to this dude lecturing about DNA, and I was totally into it and shit because I hadn't been forever since I listened to that stuff, and I was like, yay, finally, God. But the problem is, it was back before this thing froze, and so it was when I'm jumping back and forth between computers because I got like I'm laying here on my computer and I got the table here with this computer here and then this table here with this computer, so I can see that screen and that screen, and I can control both computers because I have two twin of these and two twin mice and then my earphones. And so all I have to do if I want to switch between then my 70-inch TV right in front of me, right up on the ceiling, top of the wall. And so when I want to work, on my computer screen here, my big ass screen, when I want to switch computers, I just hit switch computer. I just do it instantaneously. I can do the same thing with earphones. But the problem is I can do it with the screen, but the problem is I can't do it with the earphones. The earphone cuts out, and then I don't have sound with either one. It just glitch or something. So if I want to have sound, I have to get the sound on my phone, which is fine. I can watch the YouTube videos and the lectures on my phone. But sometimes the phone doesn't do it either. And so I was not listening to music or anything for a long time because, in order to get the phone to work, I would have had to sit up and hit the button and fiddle with it, and I just didn't want to do that. And so, anyway, I'm gonna listen to, but before I did this video, I was listening to music. So, so I'm gonna save that, because while I was doing this video is when it finally pegged. So I'm definitely got to save that. And then I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep. But I know where I'm at on both of them. I'm doubled up, so I'm happy. I'm jazzed because I'm fired up about Rome. Because let's fucking do Rome. It's been a long time. I've done a lot of Google Earth projects since I did Rome. I got hooked on this crazy for 2 or 3 fucking weeks, dude. And this wasn't so long ago. I was making trips from Boulder, lines from Boulder, all the way to the tops of the mountains, hundreds and hundreds of mountains, all the way down to as far as New Mexico. And then panoramas from the tops of the mountains, both types of panoramas. Panorama looking around, and then the panorama looking at it that I downloaded off of Google. They do it in a way that I don't know how they did it. And I think I even attached it to my timeline, my website, and then it linked them, but maybe almost was done, or I think, so. And then I went and fixed up my Boulder, and then I did Boulder, Rome. So I did a lot of different Google Earth stuff since I was working on Rome. So I want to hammer out Rome. If I can power you know what? I'm psyched, because I'm psyched that I can conjuncture it, because this code thing is going to take forever, and the Boulder and the Rome's going to take forever. So I'm jazzed. Okay, so I've talked long enough. I'm going to go lay down. Talk to you tomorrow.